Hey guys, this is Mokshit, and in this video I'll be implementing a custom filter in a Drupal website using Filter API. So first let's see what Filter API is. Filter API is a simple and feature-rich API using which you can easily create and implement a custom filter and plugin by creating a Drupal module. It is very easy to make a custom filter using it. In this video I'll be creating a custom filter which replaces the token name first name last name to name last name first name. It will detect the pattern using regular expression and return the new text generated after the token has been replaced. Using it, we can create many types of filters for different use cases. It has 4 types of filters, and for this filter I'll be using type, transform, irreversible. Now let's get started. So this is my Drupal website and it is on the local host. So to implement the custom filter, I'll be creating a module in which I'll write the code for the filter. So now I'll be going to the text editor. I'll be using VS Code for this video, but you can use any text editor you want. So I'll just open VS Code. Here it is. Now I'll open the root directory of my Drupal website. So this is our root directory and there is a modules folder. So here I'll create a new folder and I'll call it filter name. So this will be the name, the module folder and the name of our module. So inside it I'll create a new file called filter underscore name dot info dot yml. So it is a YAML file which will consist of the information of our module such as the name, description, type, code, and so on. So then I'll create a new folder in it called src or source. I'll create another new folder called plugin, and inside it I'll create another new folder called filter. And now here we'll finally create our file called filter name.php. So this will be the main file consisting of the code of our module, and this will consist of the info. So now we'll start. So first I'll write the info file. So first there will be the name. So this will be the name of our module. So I'll give it name rearranging filter. Then I'll give it a description. So this is a small short explanation about our module. So this module enables a filter which rearranges the format of the token, a name token. Now we'll give the type. So the type will tell the type of our file. So it is a module. Then the package. So this will be our package. It will be custom. And then there will be the core. So the core will specify the version of Drupal with which our module is compatible. So since the latest version of Drupal is Drupal 8, so I'll write 8.x. So this file is ready, info file, and I'll save it. Now let's go to the filter name file. So since this is a PHP file, first I'll start with the syntax of PHP, which is this PHP. Okay. So now since we have started, first we'll give it a namespace. So it will be namespace, and now since we'll give the link the path for the namespace. So namespace, so it will be Drupal filter name, which is the name of our modules folder. Then it will be plugin filter. So this is the location in which our PHP file is located. Filter name, plugin, filter, and semicolon. So now we'll write the use. So in our module, we'll be using these two processes, functions, which is Drupal filter and filter process result semicolon, and the other will be use Drupal filter plugin filter base. So we can see that both of these are a little bit grayed out. So this is because till now in our file we haven't specified their use. So now we will give it a class. So the class name will be the name of our PHP file. So it is filter name extends from base, filter base. Okay, and curly brackets. So we have mentioned this, so now it is no longer grayed out. So since it is a plugin, every plugin needs a specific ID, title, description, and type. So first we are going to give that. So for that we write slash asterisk asterisk. So it has seen that it is that. So first we write the function, or what our module does, small description, replaces name, first name, last name, to name, last name, first name. Okay, and full stop. Okay. So now we write for a filter and parenthesis. We leave 2 spaces for indentation and we will give it an ID. It is important to keep the indentation right because otherwise it will not work properly. Give it 1 space, equal, and here we'll write a specific ID for our module. Each module has a specific, plugin has a specific ID. The ID for our module will be filter underscore name, and we don't need that. So and a comma. Okay, now we'll give it a title. So this will be the title of our plugin, which will be at translation, parenthesis, and now we'll write name, rearrange filter. Okay, again comma. Now we write the description. The description will be at translation, and okay, replaces, just copy this. Okay, so this is fine with name, last name, first name. So it is fine, and a comma. Now we'll give the type. So the type is, here we'll specify that Drupal filter plugin and filter interface. We write 2 columns and then we write the type of filter we are implementing for filter API. So the type we are using is type underscore transform underscore reversible. There are other types also, such as irreversible and all, but for the use we are but for the use case of our module we will be using this one. Okay, so this is fine, and we have given it this annotation, and now we'll write for this class. So first we'll be giving it a function. We'll be calling a function, so it will be public function, and it will be a process text comma language code, okay, and curly braces. So to detect the pattern of this token, which is name, first name, and column last name, we'll use a regular expression. So regular expression is also a big thing to know. So it has many things, such as /w, which means a character from A to Z, 0 to 9, then D, which means a digit, which is 0 to 9, and all. So to the regular expression for this, first we'll specify it is a regular expression by writing s and equal. Now we'll specify a regular expression. So for it will be slash braces square brackets name slash colon. Since this should be the same, so we'll just copy it, and now we'll use this slash w plus. So this means that here there should be a character, and then column, since it should be the same. This specifies the character or the word, and then again parenthesis slash w plus for the other last name, and okay, and the square brackets. Now the expression is this, but to make it usable we'll give it one here, just after and before the quotation marks, and what, a semicolon. Now we'll be specifying the replacement text with which it should be replaced. So let's give it replace, and we'll write equal. So now we'll be writing which string it should return after it changes the filter. So it will be name, there it should be a space, and then dot symbol, and now these two have an ID which is 1 and 2. So since we have to rearrange them, we'll change it to $2 and $1. So this means the ID which is 2 and 1, and now inverted comma. Okay, so now we'll be writing this string, the new text which will return. So we can give it an ID new, which is equal to preg replace. So it is a PHP function, and now here we'll write these IDs, which was regex, regular expression, the replace, and the text. Okay, write column, and now we'll write the code for to return the string, which will be return new filter process result parenthesis. Okay, so here we'll also have to write new text, suppose. Okay, so now it is text, write new text. Okay, it's fine, and a semicolon. Okay, so The module is ready. I'll save it and I'll use Drupal code sniffer to check if there is any error in my module. So I'll just copy this path and I'll open my terminal. cd I've also made a specific video uh, telling how to install Drupal code sniffer. If you want to download it, you can check that. So we'll do PHPCS, which is PHP code sniffer. Standard should be Drupal, and now the file name, which was filter name.php. Okay, so there are 12 errors in our file, and PHPCS can fix all these errors. So I'll just do write PHPCS. So that is PHP code beautifier, and it automatically corrects the errors in our file. So I'll just click. So there is now only one error remaining. Document online 20 is empty. So as we can see, it has fixed all these errors, and only we have to write a document here. So I'll write inherit. Okay, I'll save it and I'll check. Yeah, so now there are no errors in our file. I will close it, and now we will go back to our Drupal site and go to Exchange. Since we directly placed our module and info file inside the modules folder, we don't need to install it. They will be just there and we'll have to only enable them. A bit of time. Okay, so name. Here our module is name, rearranging filter, the description and the machine name. I'll enable it. Okay, so our module has been installed. Now we'll go to configuration and go to text formats and editors. So in Drupal, when we add a new content, just show that. Yeah, so suppose a basic page. When we add it, we get this text format. So by default, it is set to basic HTML, and we can choose any of these. So here, these all are the text formats of Drupal. So since basic HTML is the most common one, I'll configure that one. Yeah, as we can see, our module is here. Name rearrange filter replaces name, first name, last name with this. Okay, so I'll enable it and I'll save the configuration. So now our module has been configured, and I'll just show it's working by adding a content. Add a content basic page. Custom Drupal filter, and this is the demo of a custom Drupal filter which replaces name, first name, last name. Okay, and it is ready. Now we'll just give an example. By the way, it will also change. I'll still do it here. Name Mokshit Jain. I'll close it and I'll save this. So when it gets saved, yeah, as you can see here, uh, the token which we wrote was name Moksha Jain, and it has been changed to that. Okay, let's change it. Yeah, so this has also been changed, and this has also been changed. So our filter replaced that name column, first name column last name to name, last name first name, and in this way we can implement a custom Drupal filter which replaces the token which we give it to the text format which you want. So here we can change all these things. This is fine. So thanks for watching.